Yo, it's a serious war in the Hebrew Israelite camps, etc. It's a serious war, y'all. Yep, it's beginning. The war is beginning. It's getting serious. You got a lot of these Hebrew Israelite camps coming out the mud, going in on each other. I mean, seriously going in on each other. It's serious, y'all. It's serious. And the war I'm talking about is you got IUIC, you got GOCC, GMS, you got what's they face? Siraki, whatever they call themselves, and many others, man. Woo! Man, it's a battle over there. And then they talking about we got more than you. You ain't got this. You ain't got that. Oh man, it's just like hip hop. It has become hip hop now. With Kendrick Lamar going at Drake, Drake going at Kendrick Lamar. I mean, it's a war. It's a serious battle now. No, I'm not part of it. I'm just reporting what's going on because hip hop and the Hebrew Israelite camp is hand in hand right now when it comes to what's going on the internet and off the internet. A lot of people is coming to me about it that watch this stuff. I don't watch this stuff. It was like, yo, Rob. I'm like, what's up? What's going on? They're like, yo, it's a war. I'm like, war? What war? What are you talking about? They're like, you know about the hip hop war? I said, I kind of know about the hip hop war. I don't talk about hip hop because hip hop been done since 2002. And so then they was telling me, you gotta listen to this. So I was listening to it. I was like, Dad, the men going at it. And then it was like, yo, there's a Hebrew Israelite war going on. I said, come on, man. I know they be going back and forth. They like, nah, it's getting real. They going at it. And then I was listening to some of it. I'm like, oh, snap. So it's been serious fights, like fist fights. The last week, like it was a camp that approached another camp like face to face. They was fighting in the street, not the one that we heard about last year. This is last week. And it was taken down. You know, people record stuff. I was like, damn. So, like I told them, I'm not part of any of those things. I'm not affiliated with none of those people whatsoever. I got nothing to do with it. I'll talk about it. Yeah, I got nothing to do with it because I'm no longer part of any of these things. I'm not part of none of it. So they was like, yeah, we know you're not part of that. You know, we see you took your videos down. You basically go in a different direction. You need to talk about it because you was in the industry and you also was dealing with certain people. That's true. At the same time, I told him I'm no longer part of that. And I'm not surprised about these things that's going on, you know. And so I will say this. Everybody will eventually have to meet up face to face. They're gonna eventually meet up face to face. Whatever happens, happens. That's how I'm gonna look at it. I'm not gonna say what's gonna be the case. It's obvious, it's serious, it's not fake. And you have a lot of Christians and a lot of Islamic folks. You have also other doctrines who are not affiliated with the Hebrew and the hip hop situation are talking about it more. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna talk about this. It's like, for what? Like, they do what they do, and that's it. I mean, what? What do you want me to say? Somebody said their war is pointless. What do you mean their war is pointless? You gotta be specific. What are you talking about? The hip hop or the Hebrew Israelite war? What are you talking about? Which one? Which battle are you talking about? The hip hop battle? Or are you talking about the Hebrew Israelite battle? Which one is pointless? And you have to be specific in the comment section about what's pointless. I mean, look, at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's serious. You know. And it's going to continue. I don't see it stopping anytime soon. You know. People are calling people out. It's getting like it's a northern war, right? It's a northern state war, or states that are involved in that stuff. It's a northern state war. I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? The northerners are going at each other, which I did say will happen. I did call that out a while back, not too long ago. And whew, man, it is really, really, really going at it. And then you got to look at hip hop. Who's mostly the hip hops that's going at it? Guys that's from the north. Now Rick Ross is from Florida. At the same time, he dibbles and dabble with the northerners a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, this is going to continue, y'all. I mean, I can't be surprised. People are just like, I don't, like, people I at least suspect to watch this type of stuff is the ones who's telling me about it. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, dang, they going at it again? So that's why I say I'm not associated with none of these camps, none of these churches, none of these people, man. They do what they do, and I leave it at that. I'm on the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the outside looking in. I didn't realize people are more into this than I expected. That's crazy. With everything else going on, I get it. You want to get involved in it. You want to listen to it. That's your decision. I ain't listening to none of these people whatsoever. So it's just people sending it to me to confirm what I said was going to go down eventually. And I said, you don't really need to send me something to confirm what I said, because I'm at the point, if I say something, you see it, you just give me the nod, say, Rollo, you was right. That's all you have to say. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, the war's the war. It's bound to happen. It's eventually going to happen, because just like hip hop had turf, now you got these Israelites got turf too. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to protect their turf, and they're going to say what they need to say, and the others are going to say what they need to say, and you go by who you believe is telling the truth. That's all I could tell you. From an outsider looking in, you go by who's telling the truth. And that's who you want to support. That's who you want to support. Because one thing about me, I'm not telling you who to support and who not to support. All I'm going to say is everything's going to come out. I'll tell you that. And I'm not part of it. Nope, I'm not part of it. You will see me in certain situations, yes. Yeah, I'm no longer part of anybody dealing with any of these people. None of them. None of them whatsoever. Not one of them. I want to make that perfectly clear. Not one of them I deal with. So that's why I say I'm not surprised whatsoever. It's unfortunate. It is what it is. I'm not going to say which camp is at war. You just have to find a video, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying, because these people that watch it, I didn't expect them to watch this stuff. And the footage is not on YouTube. It was taken down because, it was very violent. And it's not the one from last year. Something happened a week ago in the Pacific Place. That's all I'm going to say. The person happened to record it. I'm not going to show that, of course. If it surfaces again, it surfaces again. That's all I'm going to say. You guys are invested in these people. I'm not invested in these people whatsoever. It is what it is. It's going to get worse. It's not going to get any better. And that's all I'm going to say. Just like hip hop, everybody got their clique. They got their set. It's obvious. If you can't see that, I don't know what else to tell you. Everybody got their own clique, their own set. And if you don't go by certain rules and regulations, they will kick you out and you're on your own. That's just what it is. Just like hip hop, it's the same thing with the Israelite. It's becoming hip hop. Because now they're doing diss tracks with each other. They dissing tracking each other. This stuff is like hip hop. Ain't no different. It's mainstream now. So you don't think a lot of mainstream people ain't gonna use this and put videos out there, movies out there about this? It's already in the works. They're gonna use a lot of footage, get their own cast members, and make millions and millions of dollars. I expect a video to come out about them next year or two, if we get to that point. And watch what I tell you. So since I'm lying, why don't I take you Hebrew Israelite camp out of here? Let me block this Hebrew Israelite troll. Goodbye, troll. You out of here. Take you Hebrew Israelite stuff out of here. I ain't got to prove anything to you. I'm not under nobody like you are. So take your wannabe out of here. Y'all think y'all know everything? I don't say I know everything. I just know what's going on. That's all I'm going to say. I don't claim to be a know-it-all, you over-religious folks. Go back to your set. Go back to your set and listen to what they tell you to say and get back to work, boy. Because you're a boy to them. You're Damien. Y'all just getting mad because now the spotlight is on y'all. Y'all mad because the spotlight, y'all wanted this attention. So don't get mad when these news people start talking about you in a way you ain't going to like it. Because y'all put yourselves out there. Y'all put yourselves out there. I own up to my situation. They're going to need to own up to their situation. It is what it is. So now there's money flowing around. I see it to believe it. I see it to believe it because you got a lot of these. Now, do I believe some of these Israelites is millionaires? Absolutely. Absolutely. I believe some of these camps is millionaires. They people are suffering. Yet, just like some of these churches, yeah, I believe some of them is millionaires. Of course. I truly do. I truly do. It is what it is. Some of them have met up with people in the industry. So why should I be not surprised? Why should I not be surprised when some of them met up with people in the industry? Some of these cats have met up with Kendrick Lamar. Some of these cats have met up with Drake and Chris Brown and some of these other men, of course, and some of the women in the industry too. Some of them got photos with certain women in the industry. So just because they teach in the word doesn't mean that they don't deal with people in the world or do businesses with them, whatever the case may be. How you think they got the things they got in the pool, in the numbers, and the cash apps and the super chats? That's coming in. Don't let them fool you. A lot of them is successful. And I'm not saying they're not supposed to be. What I'm saying is if they people ain't successful, then that's a problem. Let me get this weird chore out of here. Get this chore out of here quickly. GMS put you on back in the days, yet you didn't fall into the cult. A lot of wickedness happened in those camps. Yeah, correct. Yep, correct. Yep. I know former GMS members left. I know a lot of former GMS members have left and glad they left. You had a lot of people, testimonies from IUIC, GOCC. A lot of them have left those camps and were better off leaving those camps. Yep. Especially the woman. Especially the woman. The woman seen how sinister it was too, you know? Because believe it or not, they have a lot of women in those camps too. A lot of women. A lot of women. You know? For real. Like, real talk. Like, they got a lot of women that help out. At the same time, I want to put it past them if they messing with these women who are single moms and, she was formerly married. I want to put it past them. I want to put it past none of them, you know? Yeah, but not only GOCC is millionaires. It's not only them. You got ISP UK members as millionaires. You got some of them that listen, they got land, right? They got land in other countries right now that they ready to go to when stuff hits the fan in America, particularly northern states in America. They got places to go to. Don't they? You think that they don't have friends in other countries? You must be out your mind. You have no clue. These people have friends in other countries. You think that they listen. They only tell you what they want to tell you. You have to be. See, this is the problem with a lot of you that you don't realize. Because you're not in the business world, you haven't traveled, all you know is your state and maybe a few places, you're gonna be out the loop. Like me, I see it, or I seen it where I supposed to see. And I'm telling you, they have friends in other countries, big time. And a lot of them have dual citizenship. A lot of them have dual citizenships. A lot of these Israelite camps, they go on to war with each other at the same time. Just like your Dirty D Dollar, all of them have dual citizenship in other countries, okay? And they will be on that certain plane while you will be stuck here, okay? They will be on that certain plane while you will be stuck here. You think they're going to stay with you and fight it out when stuff gets real? You must be crazy. You have no clue. You will be stuck where you stuck at. They will be out on a certain plane, out of here, chopping them up with their family, whoever they connected with, and you going to figure out how you're going to get this and that if you're in the States of America, particularly in the northern states. Let me tell you something. When I saw this war, right, the war they having, you know what I noticed it? They pulling out all what they got, right? They showing more than they usually show. They showing BMWs, they showing Mercedes, Maybachs, they show all the material gains they got, right? That's their choice. I look past that. They got dual citizenship. They probably have accounts with other people, other Gentiles, that you never know what them Gentiles supporting them. You never know what them Gentiles supporting them. Because our people don't support heavy like the Gentiles do. I'm going to keep it real. For the majority of these camps, they have big sponsors from the Gentiles, okay? You understand that, right? Because the average regular Hebrew Israelite, I'm going to say this. I dare anybody to challenge me what I'm about to say. Watch this. The average Hebrew Israelite male, he may support, the most he will support you on Cash App for the year, on average, you ready for this? Because I know a lot of them is watching right now. The average Hebrew Israelite male may support no more than 2,000. The average Hebrew Israelite woman, no more than 1,500. You be lucky if you get 3 to 4 of them to support you that amount of money. So you're not going to get that much money from them, okay? Whether you have a big following or a small following. You're going to have them say, no, a lot of my people support me heavy. Bull S. Bull S. That's bull S. On average, you might get 2,000 for the men, 2 to 3 legit guys. I say 4 legit guys. So that's 4 legit guys, that's 8,000. If you get 4 legit women, that's 3,000, that's 6,000. So you might make 14,000 a year, okay, from those people. And then you got some of them, they'll give you 100 for the year, they'll give you 50 for the year, they give you 20 for the year. So you know a Gentile would triple and double that. If you got 2 to 3 solid Gentiles who rock with your platform, you're going to get about 30, 40,000 a year from them, okay? So my thing is this. This internet, they need the war because that's going to generate more money, generate more views, and that's what it is. I know a lot of people are going to be upset with me for what I said economically. If you depend on a Hebrew Israelite to support you, you're in trouble. You'll be in the streets. I'm sorry. I don't care how much biblical stuff they know. I don't care how much they read. They know the Torah. I don't give a goddamn how much they know. If you think that they the only one supporting, you must be out your goddamn mind. You hear me? So y'all could unsubscribe. Y'all could do what you've been doing. I don't care because I know the truth. Economically, I know what's going on. IUIC will not be millionaires by their own people. That's all a front. All those people is a front. They mannequins. The behind the scenes, those are the people that really support their churches and their travel expenses. Okay? I see you quiet now. Why y'all so quiet now? You quiet because I'm telling the truth about y'all. Even in the hip hop industry, you can't rely on blacks to support your business. Let me get you out of here, troll. Hebrew Israelite troll. Get your broke behind out of here. Get your broke Hebrew Israelite behind out of here. Because a lot of you are broke. You're broke. You have no assessments to life. You haven't been nowhere. You're under another man. Shut your broken behind up. Shut your broken. You have no reason to be in my chat. You broken, buck down, Hebrew Israelite, poor mindset bastards have no reason to be in my chat when you under another man in these churches and camps. The fuck out of here. Take your broke ass somewhere else. What this dude talking about? What are you talking about, Lewis? What are you talking about? Explain your literature. You sound like you just woke up and you in second grade talking to me. Take your broken down comment somewhere else. Sound like a second grader. Oh, safe move. Oh, gosh. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, God. Where's these people coming from? Where's these people coming from? You're under a heavy sedosis doctrine. You're under a heavy sedosis doctrine. You've been fooled and hoodwinked. These people are laughing to the bank, just like the hip hop. Kendrick Lamar, all of them, they making so much revenue, they laughing to the bank. They laughing to the bank right now. With the Drake and all of them laughing like ha 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 ha. I'm telling you, the fix is in. Oh man. Only people with a low poverty mindset or don't care about themselves is more invested in it than these people that's going at each other is. This is crazy. Y'all can't even see through the whole veil with your broken down selves. Man, listen, if I was evil, I would be a billionaire right now if I was evil. Truth be told. You Northerners have a poor mentality, truth be told. And I'm from the northern state. You have a poor mindset mentality. You have no clue. People are ready to leave. They don't want to be here. This is why it's an uptick in the war. War brings revenue, okay? Hip hop needed the beef. The Israelites need the beef. That's what brings in money, okay? Let me get this person out of here. You too. Out of here. I forgot to put my thing on subscribe only. Oh gosh, man. Look what I wake up to. This madness. I mean, you see the IQ of what I'm dealing with? How these people could be easily manipulated by these folks in these camps and churches. Oh my gosh, man. Yo. Wow. When you start seeing them leaving America, going to their destination within the upcoming months or year, and you're behind stuck here, you're going to be shocked when they're in another country. Yep. You think they want to stay around you? They don't want to stay around you. You think these artists, let me tell you something. You think these artists and these Israelite camps want to be around you? Hell no. They don't want to be around you. What can you offer them? What can you do for them? So when they talk about the Gentiles, I don't take them serious because they do a lot of business with Gentiles. That's where they make most of their money is from Gentiles. They don't make that much money from y'all. Y'all don't support like the Gentiles support. And I'm not disrespecting it, it's just the goddamn truth. It's a goddamn truth. It's a goddamn truth. If you wait on these people that look like you to support you, you will be in the fucking streets, okay? They barely support your black ass. Why you think most content creators start steering away from black topics? You know what I noticed on the internet? And it's true. If you talk about black issues, you ain't making shit. You ain't making a goddamn penny. Listen, you be lucky if you make 500 that day. Okay? If you talk about black issues, you ain't making a goddamn thing. That's why most content creators go into other things and say, fuck the black space. Fuck the black space. And truth be told, a lot of you ain't gonna like it, but that's what's gonna continue to happen, even amongst Israel, the true Israelites. Nobody got time to deal with you. Nobody, for the most part. It is what it is. You could get mad. You could dump down the video. I don't give a fuck. Just know what I see and what I'm paying attention to. They're going to pack their shit up and get the fuck as far away from you as possible. They separating apart is this, right? Don't want to be around you ninjas. Don't want to be around you poor, poverty mindset folks. If you ain't thinking big and success, get the fuck out of my face. And you're going to see a lot of them tell you about yourselves. And they telling you about yourselves. You ain't shit because you don't want to do shit with your life. Truth be told, you don't want to do shit with your life. You want to be entertained? They'll give you that. They'll give you that all day, every day. But you look at their situation and your situation, who's more fucked up? Ooh-wee. So when I look at these wars, what's going to come out of it, all of them going to make their money. They're going to continue to do what they do. And you got to answer to somebody at a site you don't want to be at a job you don't want to be at. And your money is looking less and less and less. And that's all I got to say. You ain't going to support me because you ain't got the money to support me. You ain't got the money. Most of the people that's watching me ain't got the money to support truth. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I will not talk about this again. Hey, they do what they do. I ain't knocking it. I'm not part of none of those situations whatsoever. I'm just reporting the news. I'm out.